This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Makar, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this truth. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And in today's lesson, the reason why I brought out the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9 and 10, is because you heathens, all right, starting with the so-called white man, you Arabs, you so-called Africans, which are the Hamites, you Moabites, you Ammonites, all right, Chinese and Japanese, you are all going to go into captivity, all right, under the Israelites, okay? And that's what we hear, all right, the prophets of Great Millstone, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah, are waiting for, all right, to see all those that led us into captivity to go into captivity, all right? And that's the patience of the saint. And who are the saints? There's the book of Psalms, 148, verse 14. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord. You see that? So the saints are the Israelites, okay? Because when you actually go into the Hebrew, all right, saints in the Hebrew is quadawashim, all right, which means godly, holy one, all right, separate, all right. Holy means separate. And then when you go, let's go back, you go to here, even of the children, it means ban, all right, which means son. So the sons of God, which are who? Let's go. Sons of the Most High, Yahweh, which are of Israel, all right? Yasharallah, all right? If you get into this definition, it says, Yahweh prevails, the second name for Jacob given to him by Yahweh after his wrestling with the angel at Peniel. The name of the descendants and the nation of the name of the descendants and the nation of the descendants of Jacob. All right. So that clearly proves who are the Israelites are, who are the saints. All right. The 12 tribes, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because that's the blessing we're going to get, man, when the Lord is going to have all our enemies in subjection, all right, in slavery. In fact, when you go look up the word captivity, the condition of being in prison or confined, right? And that's why I put in that video in post-production, all right, you heathens going into captivity, all right, starting with you so-called white people, you Edomites. What's it synonymous with? Imprisonment, confinement, internment, incarceration, custody, detention, restraint, constraint, committal, arrest, bondage, slavery, servitude, right? You're going into slavery and servitude, all right? That's your judgment, all you heathens, all right? That came against us. That's why when you go to the book of Psalms, chapter 83, it clearly calls out all you heathens, all right? Psalms of 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Yahweh. Right. And who's the Lord using to not keep his silence? Us, the prophets, all right? And we're telling you your judgment, all you heathens. Verse 2, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Right. So, all right, all you heathens, man, you're our enemy. All right, and you lift up your head against us, okay, when you put us into captivity, into slavery. Verse 3, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Verse 4, they have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And how'd you do that? Slavery, captivity. All right? You broke down our identity. All right? You wiped us of our nationality, okay? Of our true nationality. And then you gave us these proverbs and bywords, where now you see majority of our people, they're in confusion. They're calling themselves Hispanic, Black, all right, African American, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Haitian. And that's confusion, because we're the Israelites. But this is what you enemies did to us. That's why you're going into captivity. Verse 5, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Right, confederate. Let's look up that word confederate. All right. Means covenant, an alliance, a pledge. So you had an alliance, a pledge, a covenant, okay, amongst yourselves to take us down as a people. That's why you're all going into captivity. All right? This is what the Bible says, man. If you don't like it, you take it up with the Most High. So who are they? Who are the heathens that took us into captivity? All of you. And you're all named right here in the book of Psalms 83, starting at 6. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah. You see? So all you heathens are mentioned, all right? Edom, which is the so-called white man today, and the Ishmaelites, you Arabs, Moab, Chinese, okay? Hagarenes, all right? That's a nation out of Ham. Gebal, a nation out of Ham. Ammon, that's Japanese. And Amalek, that's you so-called Jews, you fake Jews, all right? You Jewish. You want to be a Jew, but you can't be a Jew, all right? So yeah, you're all mentioned here. Why? All right, because you're fitted for that prophecy that you're going into captivity. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee, all right, all you heathens, that's mentioned in Psalms 83, shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, enemies, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil. Right, we're taking everything back, baby. We're taking our gold, our silver. We're taking you, all right, because you're going to be a spoil. And all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. Right, man. The Israelite, okay, the Israelites, the men, okay, they're going to be the main ones, all right, putting a foot in all you heathens' ass, man, all right? And that's the faith and hope that we have, okay? And that's why we do this work, because the Lord said he's going to do this. And it's all biblical. It's all in the scriptures. Verse 17, for I will restore health unto thee, right, the elect, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, right? What's one of them wounds? Getting out of captivity, putting you into captivity, okay? Payback, saith the Lord, because they called thee an outcast, right? You call us an outcast. Bums, scums of the earth, degenerates, lowlives, savages, thugs, all right? You look at the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American of today as outcasts. But guess what? The Lord said, I'm going to restore your health, and I'm going to heal your wounds, because you're my people. You're the sons, okay, of the Most High, the children of Israel. And so when I put you on top, all these heathens that took you as a spoil, that took you as a prey, that preyed upon you, that put you into captivity, they're going to have the same recompense upon their own head. Saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Right, that's how y'all are acting, man, when you look at us and you persecute us. Verse 18, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places, and the city shall be builded up upon her own heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof. Right, so how is everything going to get built up? Through slavery, because you all going into captivity. Let's go to the book of Isaiah 60, verse 8, starting at 8. Who are these that fly as a cloud, and as the doves to their windows? Right, and that's these chariots. When you see these chariots, okay, enter in our dimension and not leave our dimension and start covering the skies, that's when you heathens, all right, are going to be in fear. And all right, and those that have heard about the Hebrew Israelites, these scriptures have come to remembrance. Oh man, we're about to go into slavery. We're about to be judged for what we've done to the Lord's people. All right, that's when you're going to know. All right, verse 9. Sure, the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord thy power, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee. You see that? You're going to be bringing gold and silver. All right, all our riches are coming back to us. Verse 10. And the sons of strangers, here's the point, shall build up thy walls. Right. So how's the kingdom of heaven being built? Through slavery, captivity. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. All right. All right. Let's go back to the word captivity. The condition of being in prison or confined. Synonymous with what? Bondage, slavery, servitude. You're going to do what we say, how we say it, when we say it. All right. Short for Babylonian captivity. Hey, look at that. Let's see. All right. Because, hey, we went to the Babylonian captivity. So you got to go now into captivity. Okay. And that's the kingdom of heaven. All right. Because, yeah, there's going to be slavery in the kingdom of heaven. You so-called Christians, all right, you need to tell your pastor, why is this in the Bible? The sons of strangers shall build up the walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. Right. When you look up that word minister, all right, it means to serve. You see that? To serve. Okay? Sharat, meaning to serve. All right? And so you're going to serve us. All right? And who are the modern day kings? All right? You Rothschilds, you Rockefellers, you DuPonts, you Oppenheimers. All right? You're going to be ones serving us. All right? You're the modern day kings, okay? For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I had mercy on thee. Right, and the Lord showing mercy upon us by putting our enemies into captivity. Verse 11, therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles. Right, you heathens, you're going to bring the forces. And what are those forces? When you look up that word forces, let's get to the point. Strength, might, efficiency, wealth. Wealth. So all your gold, all your silver, okay, everything is going to come to us. Hey, this is in the Bible. If you don't like it, hey, take it up with the Most High. Verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Right. So if you refuse to serve us, you're going to be put to death. That's in the Bible. See, you so-called Christians, man, you're being exposed every day, man. All right. You don't know this book. This book wasn't given to you. It was given to the Israelites. All right. They're the real Christians. Because all Christian means, okay, are the anointed ones. All right. And who's the anointed? Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. All right. And they're followers of the anointed. That's why they're called the anointed ones. All right. That's the children of Israel, the elect. Because they're going to understand his Bible. And they're not going to get in their feelings when you bring these scriptures out. Like you bug out jakes that get into your feelings when we bring these scriptures out. All right. We went into captivity. They got to go into captivity. It's simple. We built their kingdom. We built this piece of shit country known today as America, which is Babylon according to the scriptures. All right. We built up all their establishments, all their institutions. All right. So it's only fair that they build the kingdom of heaven and they serve us. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. Right. And all we got to do when we're in the kingdom of heaven is kill a couple of you heathens, man, and everyone's going to be lined up ready to serve. They ain't going to buck up at all. Verse 13, the glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious. Right, the kingdom of heaven is going to be gorgeous. All right, it's going to be beautiful. Gold, silver, all right. We're not going to have to worry about GMO food. We're not going to worry about some wicked Edomite flying chemtrails into the sky. We ain't got to worry about none of that, man. All right, because we're going to be ruling. We're going to have the power, man, through the spirit power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. This is something, okay, that we here, the prophets of Great Millstone, are hoping and putting our faith in, man. And these scriptures are not lying, man. This is the truth. This is going to happen. Verse 14. The sons of also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, right, weighing on us hand and foot, just like we do now in your bullshit ass jobs, bullshit ass sectors of industry, all right, that you claim that you're trying to make better for everybody can have an employment. Yeah, to be servants to you, all right. It's gonna be role reversal. You're gonna serve us, and we ain't got and you and hey, and guess what? For you you heathens, you ain't gotta worry about, hey, is the economy gonna crash today? Because in the kingdom of heaven, there will be no economy crashing. There'll be continual employment. The sons also that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. All right? That's what you're going to be doing, all you heathens. You're going to be exalting us, man, because we're the gods that walk the earth. All right? Verse 15, whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal ecstasy of joy of many generations. Right, man? The Lord's going to exalt us. All right? His people, the children of Israel. Verse 16, thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. And thou shalt know that I, the Lord, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. Right, it's all about Israel, baby. It's all about Israel. And if you're not an Israelite, it sucks to be you. Live it up. You're a heathen, all right? Live it up on this side. Hey, you Edomites, you so-called white people, all right? This is what you need to, this is for you. Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz, or Uz, all right? And Uz today is modern-day America, all right? So you Edomites, if you're listening, you so-called white people today, we like to call you the red Hebrew Edomite. You need to be living it up. You need to be having fun, okay? You need to be getting the bag, getting this money, all right? If you're listening to this, all right? Because you're not going to be delivered out of here. You cannot be wicked and in your folly in America and think you could take that over to the kingdom of heaven. It's not going to happen, all right? You're not going to be equal to us. You're going to be in subjection. So enjoy, live it up. Be the best devil you can be, all right? Because you're not going to be equal to us, all right? You're not going to bring this wickedness into the kingdom of heaven, all right? America will be destroyed, so live it up now. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked, right? And you're being revealed as the devil. You are the man of sin, you so-called white people today. Verse 22. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. Right. We're not going into captivity anymore. This is our final captivity. All right. That's why you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans, as well as confuse your faces, man. All right. You should be taking heed to these scriptures, man. All right. You're an Israelite, and you should be rejoicing and seeing America going down, because this is our final captivity. We will not be getting up at 6 in the morning, all right, forever. Your children's children, no, that's not going to happen, man. For 6 in the morning forever, just to go work for Esau, just to go work for these so-called white people. No, it's not going to happen, man. The Lord is going to break this down. They're going into captivity. The rest of these heathens are going into captivity, and that's what it is, man. That's what you need to look forward to, all right? We have to do it. They got to do it, all right? That's something you need to be understanding, all right? So this is our final captivity once again. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins, right? And that's a judgment, okay? When the Lord visits you, Edomites, you're going to be judged and you're going to be put to death. Those that are here living in America, this place is going to get hit with nukes. And the Edomites that are living in all these other nations, all right, those that were considered good stock for slavery, all right, hey, that's your lot. Because the rest will be put to death, man, all right? Because there's going to be a portion of you Edomites that are saved for slavery, starting with the elite, all right? In fact, let me get that, because I keep bringing it up. The Illuminati, the so-called Illuminati of today, all right? We like to call them the GMOs, Illuminati, all right? Because we're the real Illuminati. We're the real holders of the light. Let me go Nobles of Iron. Yeah, Psalms 149. Here it is. And 7. Actually, I'll start at 6. Psalms 149 and 6. Let the high praise of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. Verse 7. To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people. Right. So that's going to be your judgment. Verse 9. To bind their kings in chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. You see? And who's that? The elite. All right? The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Oppenheimers once again. All right? Because they're going to slavery. Verse 9. To execute upon them the judgment written. Right? Because that's your judgment. It's written in the Bible. All the scriptures I just brought out prior to this scripture. This honor have all his saints. All right? Praise ye the Lord. We already know who the saints are, the Israelites. So, hey, this is your judgment. This is what the kingdom of heaven is going to look like. You know, one more. Isaiah chapter 2, verse 1. Because this is what the kingdom of heaven is going to look like. There's going to be slavery. There's going to be servants. All right? The Israelites are going to be on top. You heathens are going to be on the bottom. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. Verse 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountains of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains and shall be exalted above the hill, and all nations shall flow onto it. Right. So this is talking about, okay, the Lord's bringing his government upon his shoulder. All right. All right. The kingdom of heaven. In fact, let me go get, I believe it's Isaiah 6 and 9. Or is it 9? Isaiah 9 and 5. 9 and 6, excuse me. For unto us is a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder. And his, well, actually, you know what, Slocky? Let me go up to 5. For every battle of the warriors with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Right, nuclear war, World War III. That's what's coming. All right, to America and abroad. Verse 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder. And his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. So, verse 7. Of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. You see that? So, hey, this is how the Lord's bringing in, ushering the kingdom of heaven. All right, so let's go back to Isaiah 2 and 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, meaning the government. All right, and what government is this? The kingdom of heaven. All right, the government of Israel. All right, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow onto it. Verse 3. And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob. All right. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law. Right. What law is he talking about? The laws that are written in the Bible. And the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. So that's going to be the capital, Jerusalem. All right. For the whole planet. The kingdom of heaven, all right, is the government that will be established for the whole planet. And what are we going to use, all right, to bring about order? The law. The law. Verse 4. And he shall judge among all nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Right. And this is a clear cut that those people, those gutter rats over there, all right, in the statehood of Israel are not the real people of the Bible, because we still have war to this day. We still have war to this day. So obviously, this is talking about, okay, a future prophecy when the Lord makes his appearance and he establishes his people, the children of Israel, all right, Jacob's descendants, the 12 tribes, all right? That's when this prophecy will be fulfilled. Verse 5, O house of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light of the Lord, right? And that's what we're telling our people, man. You walk in the light of the Lord, okay? Return to Yahweh Shem Shai. He's setting everything up so that we inherit the kingdom. But we understand the elect will get it. You 2/3, you have to get it by pain. Fire's coming. So Lord willing, this is edify once again. You heathens, all you heathens are going into slavery. There's nothing you could do about it. Just get ready, because that's your judgment. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Wakakodash, Double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone who grew well and taught me this truth. And salutation to the Yaakov out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring, keep the faith. And with that, shalom.